good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Hey, both feet ready. Black, ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Come on, set.
They'll send a man in motion left. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And 10.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down up past the 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
Go. 19 side. 9. Let's go. 19 side. 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up third.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. First down and more inside the 40. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point.
Carlson on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready,
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40. That's catch 3 just on this drive. and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's third and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. Young. And he's in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Check. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Down. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 red. 60 cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Back to the... Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The 17-yard.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive team.
And he's in! Tenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn, Jr. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 47 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
On the double. Set. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Come on, set.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Now, for the point after.
Extra point.
He's got it. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It's on Kese out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
Ready, ready. Double, build that momentum on it. 18 rattle. Check go.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Ready?
On second down, Young. Open man downfield is Liggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Liggett. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Fulton. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snap a night, big trench, bouncing to the groove. All body stuff, that's the new move.
Ball rest at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw yet again. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Panthers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go!
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was brought down by Jordan Ball. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Panthers 38, Raiders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Cut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set.
To throw, Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go now.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on third and inches.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Go 50. Green. Set.
Throwing is Young. Command left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
To throw is Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
At the 16-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Yes, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Young going to give it to Brooks. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the double.
3rd and inches.
Set, hut, ready.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop, snap, or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible. Run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
First down, Carolina.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Set.
McMillan, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hut.
Look at play action with Young. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Yellow.
Tremble comes in motion.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. On the return is Tucker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Genty, the ball carrier. Lewis saved on the tackle. A gain of 4.
It is 2nd
It's now
and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
5. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and
that'll be intercepted. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place, but as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Check, striker. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Black, ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready?
Now Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? 70 line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle. He's got Tucker. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Horn now to return it.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Handoff to Hubbard. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Buck is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll go again with Hubbard. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. With the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go. 68, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Raiders
Back to throw. That's brought in by Myers. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Let's go.
They send a receiver
32.
in motion left.
Ready.
On 1st down is Young. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.